So we're on day 3 of IVA 10, and today we're talking about 2015. So in 2015, our certification program was going from strength to strength. We had over 300 teachers on the program representing 31 countries and 5 continents. We held our second international conference in Anaheim, and we had some amazing guest speakers attend there. We had Barbara Worth, who was an SLP, and we did live vocal scopings in a conference. We had Kenneth Bozeman and Scott McCoy join us. We had Taylor Swift's tour guy, Tom Jackson, who joined us to do a class, and that was really a lot of fun. But the big highlight of that conference was we had some very, very special guest speakers. We had Dan Reynolds from Imagine Dragons, and we had Brandon Flowers from The Killers to talk about what it was like to be performing and singing, as they were currently working with one of our master teachers, Jeffrey Skousen. But even though we were busy doing all that, we still didn't slow down with our education, and in fact we introduced more educational items for our teachers to really help with their development. We put in quizzes for them to test their knowledge. We introduced reflective learning sessions where teachers would be asked to record a session and then to listen back and reflect on what they had taught. And that was a really great tool for helping teachers to listen back and hear everything that was going on and improve their teaching. We also started doing mentoring for our student teachers with our higher level teachers, where they got one-to-one sessions and the higher level teachers shared their experience and knowledge with these beginning teachers to help them on their journeys. And then we continued our travels around the world, putting on more events. And I had to write these down again because there's so many of them. So we had events in Germany, Thailand, Korea, South California. We did a World Voice Day event in Vancouver. We had masterclasses in teacher training in Japan, South America, London, Bradford in the UK. We went to Singapore, Melbourne, Sydney, Perth. Just think of all those air miles. I particularly remember after we'd finished the conference, a group of us all went to Disneyland in California, and we had a blast of a day. We were all absolutely exhausted after 6 intense days of dealing with the conference, but we were determined to have a good time. And I distinctly remember going for a meal in one of the restaurants in Disneyland where they served wine, and then realizing that the last Frozen show of the day was on and having to run from one park to the other in 15 minutes with a full belly and lots of wine having been drunk. So I do remember that. But then I remember standing at nighttime watching the fireworks and just having a great time with friends and enjoying the company. So 2015, a great year for us. And I hope you have been following along so far on IVA 10. This was day 3. And then tomorrow, day 4, we're going to be talking about 2016. And I have a fun story to share about our conference hotel.